Preview. We did not know that we had some more left in the back that were wanting to come in, so give me just a second to get all set back up and we'll be ready to go. Okay, repeat to me one more time. Thank you, I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. I like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here in the ring now we have hit number 42 and 43. Who? 41 and 42. I was just kidding. I was making sure everybody was paying attention. So, hit number 41 and 42 are a 10-year-old Molly Mule team. These are two of the cutest little Molly Mules that I think I have ever seen. Both of these ladies are 10-year-old and they're both broke to ride and drive. They have been putting out hay for the horses and cows this winter and are super, super cute. This is hit number 41 and 42. Guys, this is a cute, cute, cute little set of mules right here. This gentleman that has these mules, I can't say personally that I know him personally like a family friend or anything, but I deal with this gentleman at several sales that I go to. He brings some nice stock. He works his tail off on his stuff. His stuff is broke like he tells you that they're going to be. They've been worked like he tells you that they've been worked. If he tells you that they're clean-legged and they're sound, they are clean-legged and they are sound. They are exactly what he represents. So anything that he brings in, guys, it is due well for you guys to pay attention to.
They're also broke to ride very well. The kids have been riding them.
Both of these Molly Mules are broke to ride as well. The kids have been riding them. They're broke to ride and drive. Again, they are a pair of Molly Mules and they are 10-year-olds. They've been putting out hay. They're broke to ride. They're broke to drive.
They put over 400 round bells out and they got to push the stabber into the bell. And they did a very good job how big they are.
He said that they put out over 400 round bales. He said, and they have to push the stabber into the bales of hay. He said, and they did absolutely wonderful for the size that they are. These are little cute half pints, but they are adorable and sweet, cute, marked up little Molly Mules. Again, they're a 10-year-old pair, hip number 41 and 42.
We've been hauling manure with them and they'll pull like a big horse. I'm telling you, they won't quit.
He said they've also hauled manure with them, and he said that they would pull like a big horse. They would not quit. These little girls have got lots of style, and that's a nice little pair. Again, it's hip number 41 and 42. Thank you guys for hopping back on. I severely apologize for the break in the preview, but we didn't realize we had anybody left. We didn't have nobody out there, and then they came out of the woodwork after we cut it off. So thank you guys for being with us. If you have not signed up to register to bid online, go ahead and hop over and do so before tomorrow. That way you've got everything taken care of. All you have to do is just straight go into bidding when you see what you want. Go to bid.horseauctionsusa.com to do that. If you have any questions about it, reach out to me. Again, those Molly Mules were hit number 42 and 41. They are a pair of 10-year-olds and they are a nice set. Thank you for bringing a good set of mules. What are we doing? Who is next in the preview? Number 17. Hit number 17 is absolutely gorgeous. He is built like a tank. This is a pretty, pretty man. This is Hairpin Diesel Hancock, aka Diesel. He is an AQHA registered gray stud. He is out of Hairpin Gumbo Peak by Hairpin the Blue Genie. This jaw-dropping fellow is a 14-year-old Appalachian stallion. He is broke but has not been ridden in several years. He is very gentle and good-minded. His offspring are easy to start, and they all have great minds along with good feet and lots of bone. He has never been color tested, but he has never sired a sorrel foal yet. His semen has been tested, it is great, and there's never been a problem getting mares and foal to him. If you are looking to add disposition, conformation, and color to your herd, this is your guide. Do not miss out on a stud that offers beauty and brains. Again, this is hip number 17. This is Hairpin Diesel Hancock, aka Diesel. He's gorgeous. Online, there are some pictures of his offspring. The pictures of his offspring are the ones that are saddled. This is a pretty dude with lots of conformation, lots of color, lots of style, big hip, big chest, pretty head, and wonderful breeding. I don't have his papers right here in front of me, or else I'd go all the way through it. But his sire is Hairpin Gumbo Pete, and his dam is Hairpin Bee Blue Gin. Again, he's hip number 17. Again, that's hip number 17. Thank you for bringing an absolutely beautiful stud. Zane, thank you for hanging out online with us on the bid site. Coming in now is hip number 30. This is Claire. Claire is an absolutely stunning dapple gray Molly mule. She is 9 years young and stands 14 hands. She is a phenomenal trail mule that will go wherever you point her head. She has been on countless organized and large group trail rides. Where you point her is where she will go. She has no problem riding in a group or out on her own. She has a great ground covering walk, smooth jog, and one step off low. Claire rides soft in the bridle and understands how to move off the leg pressure. She has a nice stop and back. She is sure-footed on the more technical trails, and she will take her time and place her feet where they need to go. Claire has been to Benson Mule Days and parades and is traffic safe. Here is a chance to own a once-in-a-lifetime gorgeous mule. Do not miss out on Claire. Again, her number is number 30. That soft little lope. Did you go shopping without me? Did you go shopping without me? Guys, we've got some great vendors set up here. I understand. I'm going to do some research myself in a little bit. We got some great vendors set up here. So Miss Cindy came back. She's over here with her little bag. She's been out shopping, and I was like, "Did you leave? Did you leave and go shopping without me?" She just grinned and said, "Yes, she was out doing research." Have to give them a hard time sometimes. She's with Dixie Long Ears. They're here videoing also. Again, this is hip number 30. This is Claire. She's a 9-year-old. She stands 14'3", and she is a gorgeous dapple gray Molly mule. Watch her side pass, guys. She's a broke little mule. Again, this is hip number 30. This is Claire. Thank you for bringing a very nice, pretty mule. Coming in now is hip number 54. This is Once in a Blue Moon, aka Merle. Merle is a showstopper. He is a 5-year-old John Mule who stands 16 hands. He is a talented mule and has been in training with Carrie McKemp and shown both horses and mule shows. He's been shown at both. At his last show, he placed 5th in a class of 15 quarter horses. He has taken his training slow, so that he has the right mind and he has plenty of willingness. Merle will stand for the farrier, clipping, loads, and has no bad manners. As Carrie said, this mule has lots of talent. He is a very willing partner and will be at the top of the points when he is finished. Merle is NASDMA registered. He is sired by Diamond Creek Moonwatcher and out of a registered AQHA mare. Again, this is hip number 54, Once in a Blue Moon. Again, this is hip number 54, Once in a Blue Moon. Thank you for bringing a very pretty, handsome mule. Yes. Here we have hip number 40. This is John Boy. John Boy is definitely a barn favorite. He is super handsome with chrome all the way around, is 12 years old and stands 14 3 hands high. He absolutely loves attention and kids. One of his favorite times is when kids come to the barn because he gets lots of face rubs. He is a solid citizen to ride as well. He has a nice walk, jog, and lope. He has nice ground covering gaits, but isn't a hot mule to ride. He is very experienced outside. He has spent most of his life in Texas trail riding and being used at the stockyards moving cattle and loading trailers. He has been used to push cattle at home as well as sorting calves and cows off. Even in the worst conditions, rain, snow, mud, etc., he comes right out of the barn and willing to work. He is sure-footed, steps over logs, crosses water, goes up and down banks with ease. He will ride out alone or within a group. John Boyd could also make a wonderful show prospect. He stands for the farrier, clipping, bathing, grooming, tacking, and loads well. Again, this is hip number 40, John Boyd. He's a cute little feller too, guys. Again, this is hip number 40. This is John Boyd. Thank you for bringing an extremely cute mule.
You know what's something to say about it? That's not the way he's riding.
Oh, but he is cute.
No, he's because look down here now, they're all.
Yeah, well, that's how it was earlier for a long time.
I
and
know,
then it just
but what happened
fell
was
off.
is everybody
Yeah.
had them, and then they was up there getting more. And
Well, as long as they just somebody lets us know.
no, you're fine. Well, I didn't realize that I was up there. Sammy called me and said we need help, so that's the reason I went down on the gray mule. So
Yeah. Who's coming in next?
that's the whole bunch. So that's going to be the gray mare. That's Wayland and Woodford.
These are all the ones that she's thrown colts, right? These are all her colts.
This is just going to be. They're going to bring them all. This is not all of her colts, so they're all out of the same jack. They're all out of buttons, but
They're all out of buttons.
Yes,
Okay.
they're all out of buttons and.
And what is her number?
18, 19, 21. Oh, there comes. I think. What's
Okay,
the
guys.
Jack's
So
number?
here we have a little bit of a different deal.
14, Jackson.
So this mare, the gray mare that he's riding, is hip number 18. This is Rosalie's Tequila. She is by Coco Chubby Steele by Lady Rosalie. Tequila is an awesome 10-year-old mare standing 15-3. She has all the shape that one could ask for. She has been a great mare for the last 7 years. She's had lots of time under saddle. The last few years, she's just been raising mule babies. She is bred back to Buckeye Buttons. Buckeye Buttons is also out here in the ring. The colts that are in the ring are... All three of these colts are out of the same jack. They're all out of Buckeye Buttons, which is who she is bred back to.
And they are in the process of being registered with NASMA.
Okay, they are in the process of being registered with NASMA as we speak. So she has been lightly ridden. We're going back to the gray mare here. She's been lightly ridden since January of 2023, just to have a tune-up. No buck or funny stuff when let her sit for long periods. She wasn't ridden for 1.5 years. Hop right on her. Not the first mistake made. She's pretty handy in the arena. She knows her leads. She moves off of leg cues really well and is very athletic for her size. If you're looking for a great brood mare and all-around great horse, look no further. She's all you could want in the total package. Then we have Woodford Reserve, which is hip number 19. He's the lighter color colt, isn't he?
Yes, he is out of this mare here.
Okay, he's the lighter color colt that the young man's leading through the ring now. He is out of that mare. He is out of Rosalie's Tequila, and he is out of Buckeye Buttons, which is the jack that's in here with them. Woodford Reserve was born June the 11th of 2022, and he is out of Buckeye Buttons and the gray mare Rosalie's Tequila. Both parents of this colt, of course, are here at the sale. They're both in the ring at this time. There are his two full brothers that are here. They're both growing. They're all three growing into really nice moving mules. He is leading good, and we have him picking up his feet. He does great with the tarp and clippers. He also is in the process of getting registered, as he said, with NASMBA. Then we have Buckeye Buttons, which is all of these little fellers' daddy over here. Buckeye Buttons is hip number 14. If you have been looking to raise your own mule colts or to improve your breeding program, look no further. Buckeye Buttons is ready to do just that for you. This handsome jack stands 56 inches and is a 6-year-old, and he is registered with NASMA. He has been proven to throw some really nice colts. We are just getting started to ride Buckeye's 3-year-old colts, and they do not disappoint. They have really great conformation, are super smart, and are very trainable. We have owned him since he was a 2-year-old, but now we are getting out of the breeding and raising colts. He definitely knows what he is doing when it comes to mares. We mostly hand breed him, but we have pressure bred him some. He is quick on the job, and we will have a couple of his offspring that are here in the ring also. What are the other colors? Okay, the next one we have is hip number 21. This is Waylon. Waylon is a yearling John Mule. He was born in April of 22. His sire, Buckeye Buttons. And his dam is Rose's Tequila. No. Okay, I am so sorry. He's not out of the gray mare, he's out of Buckeye Buttons. He is out of an AQHA mare, but it is not her. He's out of a 16-hand red roan mare. Waylon is a very nice young John Mule.
He's running out. He's starting to run out.
He said he's starting to run out some now. This is one of Buckeye Buttons' babies. He's a cute little feller. He's got good size to him too, guys. What's that? 24? Okay, so this is hip number 24. This is Ruger. He's already ridden him in here earlier, but this is one of Buckeye's colts. He wanted to bring him back in for you guys to kind of just have an idea of what his colts are growing up to be like. This is a nice group. This is a nice set right here. This mare, she's absolutely gorgeous, and Buckeye's not hard to look at either. Thank you for bringing a nice group, sir. I'll be honest with you. That's a lot of moving parts there for somebody trying to. Y'all are being smart. Y'all are missing because of
That's what we just sitting here talking about.
Yep, I don't know. He didn't like anything else.
School what?
That may help.
That way people, everybody kind of keep
Playing inside of a building. We do a lot of, we do benefit houses. They're inside of like a gymnasium or something.
they have the same problem.
My daddy owned the auction company whenever I was coming up as a kid, and we owned the stockyard too. And when he would go do auctions for schools and stuff, he said that was what he hated the worst from being in the gyms and stuff. He said it was awful.
We do the same way we hate to.
He said I'd rather he used to.
Yeah,
all the time. He said, it's hard.
It is, and then there's like,
Yeah.
All
Like
right,
peacock.
who's next?
Okay, who wants to be our next victim?
Come on, come on. Come on, Penelope, it's lot 3, I think, or 2.
Penelope's number 2.
Yeah. Hey, Penelope and John Boy and little Tim, that's all them, they're all trail mules. They've never been in an arena setting.
Okay, here we have hit number 2. This is Penelope. Look at this girl. She is cute as a button. She is an Appaloosa Molly Mule. She is sure-footed and ready to go anywhere you point her. She has been ridden many, many miles in the Texas Plains. She has a nice ground covering gait while remaining a smooth rider. She stands for saddling and bathing and is good for the farrier. Penelope is the type of mule who does well with someone who will spend time with her and let her be your friend. She neck reins and understands moving away from leg pressure. She will take a regular head stall with split ears and a single earpiece, but you do have to be slow and gentle with her when you are putting her ears in the bridle. Penelope is a trail mule. She has never been around anything like this. So forgive her a little bit in here. There's a lot of loud noises. There's a lot of echoes. There's a lot of lights. Hit number 2. This is Penelope.
76-year-old woman, trail mower all over Texas, and I got her.
Guys, I know y'all can't see this at home. She's super cute, and I made this comment the other day. She looks just like Cruella DeVille from the front. I don't know who named her Penelope, and it's real cute and all, but they should have named her Cruella because she has got right down the front between her, like of her foretop, right between her mane. Right between her ears. It is just blazing white. She's cute as a button. She's got real pretty frosting across her hips. She's really, really cute. Jonathan, how old is she? It doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't say. That mule's gonna be 13 years old.
She's a 13-year-old too, guys.
All 3 of them mules come from one. I got 3 years.
There's 3 of these mules that came from the same area together. They're all kind of in the same group. They've never been to anything like this before. They've been ridden outside, been ridden on trails. They come off of a 76-year-old woman that had gotten some health issues, and that's why they're here. It's not because they've got any faults of their own.
This mule's been to the wagon races in Arkansas. She's been to the wagon races. She's been to Rattlesnake over there, that Rattlesnake Saloon in Alabama. She's been to numerous. Now she's never been in an arena setting at all.
This young lady has been to all kinds of big wagon trains out west, big rides, all kinds of stuff like that. She's never been in an indoor setting before. And I think she's doing great for being around all this stuff she's never seen before. Again, this is hip number 2. This is Penelope. She is a 13-year-old Appaloosa Molly Mule. Y'all, this got cold.
Well, it'll warm back up. Put it up on the door.
Oh, but I'm just saying, you can tell it's got cold outside.
It's frigid outside.
Thank you, sir, for bringing a nice one. Again, that's hip number 2, Miss Penelope.
And tell them that it's frigid outside. Most of them mules are coming in and out of that. That's why they might ride.
Yeah, there's a lot to be. They're going through a lot today. How many?
45.
45.
This is Roscoe. This is
Roscoe P. Coltrane. Here we have hip number 45. Number 45 is Roscoe. He is a cool dude. He's a 10-year-old John Mule that stands 14 hands, and he is an absolutely beautiful Brula color when he has his summer coat. He's very handsome now, even with his winter clothes on. He stands nicely to mount and walks off quietly. Roscoe walks, jogs, and lopes. He neck reins very well. Backs, side passes, you can open and close gates on him, and he has a nice little spin.
And that's a beginner rider on there.
He has had countless miles on the trails, day riding and night riding. He will do it all. He has been in deep rivers and lakes with no issues. He steps nicely over logs and easily keeps up with the group. Roscoe is very fun to trail ride. He's ponied lots of colts and even some exotic animals with ease. You will be very hard pressed to find such a nice mule as Roscoe.
Roscoe's going to sell at that battle right there. I wouldn't have called this mule ear shy at all, but I clipped him the other day, and I don't know if if I caused it or not, but he'll be a little irritated, which today it don't go with him, or it didn't go with him until after I shaved his head. But I'm going to sell him with that split bridle right there.
He's going to go with the bridle that he has on, guys. He's never been ear shy before. He's never been funny about his head. He got his head clipped the other day. He's been a little bit touchy about his head. Said it does not go with him, but he is going to send this bridle home with him that he is being ridden with now.
Like I said, he's not funny. I can reach up there and rub it off, but I don't know if it's just where I tick.
He might have got a little cut in his ear or something, but he's been a little funny about it the past few days, which don't go with him. He's got the pretty stripes on his leg, the pretty stripes down his back. He's cute made, got a pretty hip, pretty head, pretty chest. Roscoe's cute, and he's a good size, too. He's not too big. He's not too little. He's big enough that he can pack you around, but you don't have to climb a mountain to get on him either. He's nice, guys.
Yeah, I got videos of that mule right there. Water come up past his belly. Them swimming him in the ocean out there. Dana and them up there swimming in the ocean on North Carolina coast.
He's even swam in the ocean, guys, which is more than some people can say that they've done. Again, this is hip number 45. This is Roscoe. Thank you for bringing a very handsome gentleman. Guys at home, I know that y'all cannot see as good as I can. He has got the cutest little rump. He's got a pretty hip and a pretty butt on him. Roscoe's cute. He's one to look at, guys. Hip number 45. Be sure if you've not got registered to bid that you guys go ahead and hop online and you do that. It'll make your life so much easier for tomorrow. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Go to bid.horseauctionsusa.com. We'll get you taken care of, get you signed up. If you got any questions, just reach out to me and let me know. We don't have anything in Johnson. Guys, hold on just a second. We're going to see if it's just a lull or if they're done or what they're doing. So just give them just a minute, okay? Just bear with them. While we've got a little downtime, thank you guys for hopping on. Thank you guys for not only hopping on the first time, but the second time. Thank you for hanging out with us through our technical difficulties. We're in a new facility this time, so we've got some new things to go through. Thank you guys so much.
We got 2 more, and that's it.
All right, we've got 2 more coming, and that's it. I promise you when I let you go this time, you can leave, and you don't have to listen to me again till tomorrow. But thank you guys for hopping back on. Got a couple more headed this way. Just give us just a few minutes. Like I was saying a few minutes ago, if you want to go ahead and register online, you can cruise through our online catalog. There will be some more stuff added. You will notice that there will be TBAs that are put on there for tomorrow. Anything that was entered after the catalog, those are those. Also, there's going to be some X hip numbers that you will also see in the catalog. Those are some that were actually missed during the advertisement on the catalog. So those X numbers, they're not stick-ins. They were supposed to be in there, and we missed them. So you'll see a few of those X numbers. I'll get those loaded on there for you guys tonight. I'm looking forward to the sale tomorrow. I think it's going to be really good. I think you guys will enjoy it. Again, if you've not went ahead and registered to bid online, if you want to go ahead and run over to bid.horseauctionsusa.com, go ahead and get all that taken care of. Be sure that you go all the way through the payment portion. If you don't, you won't be able to bid online tomorrow. That is safety precaution for you and safety precaution for us to make sure that you actually are a legit person with legit money. That way you're able to buy with security and we're able to sell with security. So go ahead and go through all of that. If you have any questions, reach out to me before sale time tomorrow. It's kind of hard to answer your questions after the sale starts. Sale starts at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Be sure that you guys are ready to go. You're ready for an action-packed, awesome sale. We have a great lineup. We've got a nice group of mules here. Not only do we have mules, we've got some nice riding horses as well. Just give them just a few minutes, guys. They're headed this way. You think they want me to sing to them again? No, I mean, these people, I'd rather sing.
Tell them they just want to make it out there. There's 2 more coming. They're just finishing the saddle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got just a couple more coming. They're finishing up saddling. They'll be here shortly.
Reach it, sister. Reach it. Please. No. I'm telling you, not to us.
How many?
23. That's her little Rudy. This is Rudy.
Okay, guys, we are back up and running. We've got hip number 23 coming in, and I just lost the camera. Everybody online? Everybody's okay? The camera just fell down. Hold on just a second, guys.
Paired? No. I didn't have. I'm going to drive it.
Okay, let me get this set back up and we'll be ready to go. Hip number 23. This is Rudy. We are proud to offer such a nice mule. Rudy is truly an old soul, personality, and a young body. He is a 6-year-old John Mule who stands 14 2 hands. If you are looking for a younger mule that has brains and looks, look no further. He is your guy. Rudy has been raised and started right. He has been ridden most of his life by a gentleman in his 70s. He is quiet and he's soft. Most of his riding career has been spent in the mountains, in the woods, and on the trails, and it shows. He steps off quietly. He steps over quietly, deadfall, and crosses water. He goes up and down banks nicely and is super footed on technical trails. He does lope, but mainly just across open areas and fields. He has been working on loping in the arena too. Rudy is super smart, very willing to learn new things. His friendly personality makes him an absolute barn favorite. He always greets you with his ears up and ready for love. He stands for mounting and walks off quietly. He doesn't have to be ridden daily to stay quiet, but he doesn't mind everyday rides either. He's been on camping trips, ties to the high line, or will stay in a corral. The possibilities are endless with this gym. One thing is for sure, he is looking for his next adventure partner. Take this guy home and see some beauties that nature has to offer. Don't miss out on this nice mule. Again, this is hip number 23, and this is Rudy. This is a good made little mule too. It's real cute. Got a cute head. I was just talking about how cute he was.
This right here, 71-year-old man in Northern Ohio originally started him. He'd had him since he was a yearling all up till 4 months ago when we bought him.
This mule's been on one place all of his life. A man up in Ohio, a 71-year-old man, had started him. He had him since he was a yearling. He's been on that place since about 4 months ago whenever they got him. This is a good, legit, quiet, well-broke young mule.
And the only reason he sold him is him and his wife are going to Arizona, and he has a 3-horse trailer, and he had four head, and legitimately one had to stay home, and he said, "I've got whatever stayed home I was going to sell," so they sold the younger mule.
The only reason he was even sold is because they were moving cross country, didn't have room to take him. They had to make a choice, and they sold the younger mule. Again, he's just a 6-year-old. He's super cute. He's hip number 23, and his name is Rudy.
He's the perfect size, and he got the perfect mind.
He is the perfect size. He is a super, super cute little guy. I know you guys at home can't see as good as we can here, but when I tell you that they're cute, you can guarantee that they are, because when you look at them, you're like, dang, I mean, they get your attention. There's a good set of mules here. A super set of mules. You know what this other one is?
Yeah, this is Jimmy. This is one of my mules here.
Jimmy. I got to find Jimmy. You know what number Jimmy is?
58. No.
58 is Jimmy. Coming in now, we have hip number 58. This is Jimmy. Jimmy is a 12-year-old John Mule who stands 14 2 hands. He's a very cute John Mule who has lots of outside manners. Lots of outside miles. He has good manners. He's ready to do a day's work. It doesn't matter what work you need done, from hog hunting to working in the stockyards. He is ready to give you 100%. Do not let his size fool you. He is stout made with a whole lot of heart. He will neck rein, walk, trot, lope, open gates, and back. He is a handy broke mule who is a lot of fun, and he is super cute. Again, this is hip number 58, and this is Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy's like a little go-kart. He is super. He really is. He's like a go-kart. He'll pack a big man, he'll pack a little man, and he's fun.
Now, I have said several times about one's having pretty heads, one having pretty hips coming in here today.
Yeah.
This, I think, is the prettiest headed mule that I have seen all day long. He has got the softest, cutest little head. He is adorable. The owner of the mule just said just a second ago that he was kind of like riding a go-kart, said that he was just a whole lot of fun. He would pack whatever size person, but he was an absolutely blast to ride. An absolute blast to ride. And he's cute.
The only thing I can fault him for, and I'll tell it because I'll tell it tomorrow in the ring, is he'll be a little trouble to shoot.
He said the only thing that he could fault him on was he would be a little bit of trouble to shoe.
He either takes a twitch or medication.
Guys, they said the only fault with this little mule, when he said this was it with him, he said he would announce it tomorrow as well as he was a little bit of trouble to shoe. He said you either had to twitch him or you had to give him medication to get him shot. Other than that, there's not a hole anywhere to be had in Jimmy. Again, his hip number is 58. His name is Jimmy. He's a 12-year-old John Mule, and he stands 14 2 hands high. We thank you for bringing a cute, cute little go-kart mule.
Hey, I'd say no. I got videos I'm going to post here later because they just got sent to me, but I got videos of them pulling kids. They had a 20-foot rope lariat tied to a scoop shovel in the snow out there, and they just run this.
There'll be some more videos posted of him after a while of him pulling kids in shovels in the snow. Apparently, I think he enjoyed it as much as the kids did. So I hope you guys enjoy watching his videos as much as he did pulling the kids. Was that it, Jonathan?
No, that's one. That's it now. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for sticking around for the second portion of our preview. We are finished for tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. The sale starts at 2 p.m. Don't forget to stick around for the supper if you'd like. If you've not got your ticket, go to the office and do so. We thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for hopping back on with us. I appreciate it. We're done for the night, for real this time. See you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great evening. If you have any questions on the online bidding, reach out to me and let me know. Good night.